Hello, this is Mesh from Downtime Distractions, having a first look at Bit Blaster XL. So before I get into the gameplay, as usual, subscription button, bottom left hand corner, please subscribe, helps us out. Okay, with that out of the way, let's jump into some gameplay. Okay, so before you actually get into the meat of the game, you need to choose a ship. This is a space game, so there are 7 ships to choose from currently, and I've unlocked 6 of them in 2 hours. So you unlock them by getting gold in game, and then you can buy them later on. So I'll just show you a couple of them. So you can see here you got in the middle of the screen, below the ship, you have on the left, it looks like your actual accuracy or range, and then the speed, and then the health. So you can see there's a couple variations here in the ships. So that's quite nice. I won't show you any more because it's good to find that stuff out for yourself. We'll stick with this one as I think it's probably my favourite. Okay, so the whole point of the game is to shoot stuff. You can't actually stop moving. So all you can do is move left and right so you don't crash into anything, and shoot everything around you, and then you pick up certain these flashing things here, and it changes your weapon. So you have a few other things you can do. So these little green pluses, I initially thought, I mean, to me they kind of look like health, right? Because it's a little plus symbol, but they're actually ammo. So because your weapon's firing all the time, you can't stop that. You run out of ammo quickly, so you need to constantly pick up ammo. Different weapon here. What's this one? Oh, it just changes the speed of my fire. See, there's quite a lot of coins popping out. They seem to come in waves. But yeah, so you got to continually pick up ammo as you run out. See, I'm running out now, and then I can stop firing. If you run out as well, it takes you back to the basic weapon. So yeah, it's really a game of trying to stay alive and destroying everything around you. And you have a little boost too. So if I press my, there we go. Whoa, whoa. So you can kind of get out of tricky situations with that. So lots of enemy variation type. You got the little balls, the bigger balls that when you hit them they explode into smaller ones. They don't actually take you back. You got these big bombs that explode. You got these rockets that fly around. This weapon, I don't like it because it looks like all the other weapons going on, the enemy's projectiles. It's quite confusing. Change weapon. That's better. That bottom bar at the is your how much juice you've got for your boost, so you can actually run out. But that seems to populate quite quickly again. Oh no! I've gotten these other guys here that kind of come around, and I think they try and electrocute you. Yay. But as you can hear, the soundtrack's pretty cool. It's the same soundtrack throughout the whole game, but that to me is fine because it's a good track and it really suits. I think I've just got my top score as well. This is typical. The time I'm not concentrating, I get a top score. I tried so many times, played for 2 hours, and this is my best score the first time I start recording. Anyway, but yeah, so this is a good look at the gameplay. I mean, it just continues and continues and continues, right? It doesn't, you just get more and more, no! Okay. Okay, so the whole purpose and point to the game is to get the top score, and then you can put it on the leaderboard. That obviously goes hand in hand with trying to stay alive, because you're not going to get anywhere if your ship's blown up. So yeah, longevity in that. Seems to be a lot of people playing it, a lot of people putting the scores on there, some really insane scores. I don't know how they've done that. I hope that the score can't be cheated on, otherwise that would really take a lot of the fun out of this game. Also, just something to note, I'm playing with a Xbox controller. You can play it with keyboard and mouse. I would probably suggest Xbox controller though. I don't think a game like this is going to be too nice on a keyboard, but you know, it's all preference, right? So I'll show you my score, and you can post what your guys' best score is. So I'll crash into the side. Also note that if you crash into the side, it's instant death. But if you crash into something else, you hit, sometimes with certain ships you have a shield, so you can take a couple of hits. But yeah, so that's the high score to beat, 18,765. If you beat that, put comments below, tell me your score, and I'll try and beat it. And with that out of the way, let's jump into positives and negatives of this game. Positives, negatives. So let's look graphically first. Graphically, it is deliberate 80s retro, you know, a real arcade looking game. And that, if the gameplay wasn't so good, you could say it is negative, but the synergy between the gameplay, the graphics and audio works so well. I have to say it's fantastic because of that synergy. I mean, everyone could see if you look at the screenshots of this game or the video, it's a dated looking game, but it's deliberate, right? The developer has gone for an 80s looking game, and he's achieved it perfectly. So exactly what his goal was, he's achieved it, so thumbs up. And same for audio. It's whilst the sound is fine, it still has the kind of the tinny low quality of those older games, but it doesn't sound bad, and it doesn't look bad either. It fits it perfectly. So once again, audio, thumbs up from me for audio. Gameplay. The gameplay is so clean and transparent in its delivery, and the concept is just marvelous. It just merges into one awesome package that the description of it is, if it's perfectly, a throwback to the classic quarter-eating arcade of the 80s. That's what it is. Don't expect any more. But the thing is, the price is 89 cents US currently. It's on 10% off. So normally this will be 99 cents in the US, which is exactly the price which you'd expect. So not only has the developer done an amazing job with graphics, audio and gameplay, they've not made a really silly decision on price. So I don't see why you wouldn't pick that up. If you like old school games, for 99 cents, or currently 89 cents on special, it's a lot of fun. I'd spent 2 hours into it, and I'm probably going to play more because I want to get a higher score. But it's another example of the indie games catering for the quick jump on, have a couple of games, something, then walk away. There really is a lot of titles like this now which fit that niche very well. So this is another one. So I'll give it a thumbs up on all aspects. So good job. BitBlast XL on Steam, 89 cents, brought to us by developer and publisher Nickervision Studio. So they've done a couple other games as well, but I think they're probably app related. It did mention this is his first venture into Steam. So and there's an email address there as well if you have any issues. So good communication from the developer there, which is always good. So yeah, I say 99 cents. If you like old school games, there's no harm in this. It's good fun. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Give me some feedback, give me your score down the bottom, and I'll try and beat your score. Give me a like if you liked it, subscribe, helps us out, and I'll see you next time.